Hey, it's Chef Lovely here, and today we're going to make cube steak Milanese. Here are the ingredients. 4 plum tomatoes, seeded and chopped, 1/2 cup diced red onion, 1/2 teaspoon salt divided, 1 egg plus 1 egg white, 1/2 cup plain dry breadcrumbs, 1/4 cup grated pecorino romano or Parmesan cheese plus 1/4 cup shaved divided, which I will be using today, 2 tablespoons minced fresh parsley, 1 pound cube steak cut into 4 portions, 1/2 teaspoon freshly ground pepper divided, 6 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil also divided, 4 cups baby arugula chopped, 3/4 cup thinly sliced fresh basil leaves, 1 tablespoon fresh lemon juice, plus lemon wedges for garnish. Okay, so to begin this dish, we're going to take our tomatoes, which I have here in this bowl. We're going to mix in our red onion, and we're going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. So what's going to happen, the salt is going to pull out any moisture that we have in our vegetables, because later on we're going to mix this in with our arugula to make a beautiful salad underneath our cube steak. So we're going to give this a nice light toss, and then we're going to set this to the side, and we're going to just let it chill out and do its thing while we make our protein. Okay, so let's get that out the way. Now we have to set up a station. We are going to coat this in some delicious breadcrumbs, and I want to make sure that we get a crispy golden brown crust. So here we go. I'm going to season our cube steak with a little bit of salt and pepper, just like this. Make sure that we are seasoning every layer here, and let's flip this over so that we season both sides. Fantastic. So a little bit more salt and pepper here. Great. And our pepper. There we go. Okay. So on one plate, I'm going to take breadcrumb here. And we're going to take half of that Parmesan cheese. Just like that. Give it a quick little mix with your hands here, just to make sure that that Parmesan cheese is well incorporated and mixed, okay? Give a little shaky shake. There we go. Now, step 2 in the process, we're gonna take that egg and that egg white. We're gonna season it, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and we're gonna whisk this up. And then we're gonna put that into our second dish here. Okay, fantastic. Easy breezy. Pop that right into our dish here. There we go. Now, I'm going to take some of our oil here, and we're going to heat this pan. So after we're done breading, we'll be ready to go directly on the fire. So let's get this hot. Medium heat. And that's going to get warm. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to show you how we take one. We're going to dip it into our egg. Take your time here. There's no rush. Be very, very delicate with it. And then straight into our breadcrumb, just like this. So crispy, golden brown on the outside. Really tender, melt in your mouth on the inside. So there we go. I'm going to finish up our last 3 remaining pieces, and then when we come back, I'm going to show you how we go right into the pan. Okay, so all of our cube steak has now been breaded in our breadcrumbs. So let's go into our skillet here. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. 3. Last one. 4. There we go. Fantastic. So we're going to let these cook until they're nice and golden brown on both sides. I'm going to give my hands a wash and clean up my station a little bit. And then when we come back, we're going to put together our remaining ingredients for our delicious meal. So our cube steak has been sauteing in our oil here. Both sides are golden brown and absolutely delicious. So what we're going to do, we're going to take these out. We're going to put them on a plate. if you have a little bit of foil, you can tint that as well. It's going to keep all of the moisture in, it's going to keep it nice and hot, and it's going to be waiting for you when you're ready to eat. Okay, so let's go back to our bowl of tomatoes, red onion, and a little bit of salt and pepper. As you see, there's just a little bit of liquid coming out of the bowl, and that's exactly what we wanted to achieve. So this is going to be absolutely delicious. So let's go ahead and add in our remaining ingredients. So we have a little bit of Parmesan cheese left over. We're going to add that in. We have our parsley. We're also going to add in some basil, so a nice licorice kind of bite. We're going to season with some salt and pepper, of course. For a little bit of acidity, we're going to add in some lemon juice as well. Don't forget, we also have a little bit of that oil, so we're going to add that in. It's kind of making a dressing, if you will. So let's give this a toss. Fantastic. Okay. Now, our last ingredient is our baby arugula here. This is going to be the body of our dish. So let's go ahead and add that in. Last little bit here. So let's go back in, lightly toss it, bring all of those ingredients from the bottom to the top. We want to make sure that every little piece of arugula has a little Parmesan, has some tomato, has a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper. And there we go. Okay, so here we go. Let's plate this dish. Beautiful plate here. I am going to take my tomato arugula salad, and we're gonna make one nice big pile right in the middle of the plate. Just like that, okay? This is my portion here for later. Okay, now let's go in for our cube steak. I think one will do ya. We're gonna nestle it right on the top, just like that. And let me tell you, you're gonna be the star of the show for dinner tonight. I want you to go home, make this meal, enjoy it. It's crispy, it's delicious, it has the tomatoes, it has the arugula. You're absolutely gonna love this dish. So when you sit down for dinner, don't forget to save me some.